Hello, Virgo. This will be your December 2021. So I'll give a couple minutes for people to just jump in the room since I am doing this one live. Again, this is for December. Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgos. Takes a minute for YouTube to get the notifications out there. We'll give them a minute. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. All right. Hello, Juliet. Hello, Marcia. Hello. Marcia. All right. Hello. All right, Virgos. So I will edit the title on this video as soon as I figure out what the title should be. All right. So Virgos, you're going to spend a lot of December trying to balance things out because we have the Two of Pentacles here. With the Two of Pentacles, Virgos, it's almost like, you go crazy when there's too much going on around you, or when there's too much chaos, or even when someone else is around you that's got all this energy and you're just kind of like getting dizzy watching them. It feels like Virgos are trying to catch up to speed. Now, we do have some Virgos who just go and go and go, and they're like the Energizer Bunny. They don't seem to run out of energy. Virgos, though, seem to keep challenging themselves to try to do something, change something, or be a certain way. Some Virgos are having problems this month with their attitudes. Some Virgos like to hear themselves bitch or moan or complain. Some Virgos are just doing it a little bit too much. Sometimes Virgos, you need to just sit down in a corner and sit down and punish yourself. Sit down for a minute. Not everybody's going to be like you, Virgo. Not everybody's going to want to do what you're doing, Virgo. Not everybody will see things the way you see it, Virgo. Now, I'm not picking on Virgos. I have to say what I hear. So, Virgos, you have the biggest heart in the world. Virgos, you always just want the best for everybody. But Virgo, sometimes either you need to take a nap during the day, or you just need to go off on your own place and find your own space and your own time and just enjoy that moment. Some Virgos are making people miserable around them for no reason. Things aren't really that bad, especially where family and friends are concerned. Things are actually pretty good. They could be a lot worse, and you know that. So instead of being grateful for the way things are, you're not. Look at the way things could be. Look how bad things could actually turn out. So I need Virgos to be a little mindful that somebody around you is definitely trying. You may not be giving them the credit for it, but somebody around you is truly trying. If possibly this could mean the Virgos are truly trying and somebody around you is doing all of this. Maybe somebody around you is making you feel uncomfortable. Maybe somebody around you is getting on your last nerve. Maybe somebody around you is pushing your buttons. Maybe they need to go take a time out. Again, this can go both ways. But Virgos, you're definitely with the Two of Pentacles, trying to find a balance in a situation, trying to juggle something, get it figured out, level something up, bring something up to standards, get something renewed. Maybe you have to renew your license, maybe your registration, maybe your insurance is due, maybe your homeowner's insurance. Maybe some of you forgot about it. But there's a lot going on here for Virgos. Again, Virgos in December, you're kind of going to show somebody who's boss. It's kind of like, well, I own this house. I pay these bills. You're just here, blah, 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 blah. Be quiet. Don't do that. Don't make somebody feel like a piece of shit. Don't do that. They know you own the house. They know you're in charge. Or Virgos, maybe somebody's saying this to you. You know they own the house. You know they're in charge. They don't need to be running their mouth like that. It's not going to help things. It's going to make somebody feel like shit. It's going to make somebody feel worse, and it's going to destroy your relationship completely. So whoever's got this ego stuck up their ass kind of thing where they're trying to be so in control or so like I'm this and I'm that, like blow your horn somewhere else. So Virgos, tell them, blow your horn somewhere else. Or if that's you, Virgos, then go blow your horn somewhere else. All right. All right, Virgos. Now, Virgos, you are going to stand up. So maybe that is you telling that other person to stop acting that way. Stop treating you like a piece of shit. You contribute, you help out, you do the best you can. You're giving something a try. You're wanting to take a chance. You're wanting to take a risk. You're willing to go out there. Virgos, you're not going to settle. You're not going to settle for less. You're not going to go off and live alone by yourself. You don't want that. You're going to accept an offer that comes in. This could be a new job for you. This could be, for some of you, this offer could be somebody asking you to come and live with them, share space with them, purchase something with them, but you're definitely considering something a lot. Okay, Virgo. So somebody's going to also hand you something for some of you. A gift is coming, a message is coming, help is on the way, so to speak. Good job in December. Virgos, your next card is the Ace of Swords, and with the Ace of Swords, money is coming, or blessings, financial blessings are on the way, or there is something that's going to make you very comfortable financially. Somebody also may be bringing in a gift. Virgos, you're going to take a lot of time out to do some meditations or just to try to get some peace and quiet. Some of you, it's about needing extra rest. You might have been working a lot or working a lot of overtime or putting a lot of work in, and now you're just kind of like, you just need a break. It's like, you know what? You're overwhelmed with everything going on around you. Finances might be a little tight at the moment, but things are going to work out. For some of you, there is a tough decision to make here. You know, when I look at the Two of Swords, it also talks about there's something that definitely you need to find the strength within that you do have to cut something out, to cut something away. It's time. You're frustrated as hell. Your anxiety is really going through the roof, and you're needing to back off from something or separate yourself from something. You know what? You just deserve a break right now. Listen, come back to it later, but take a break. You need a timeout. Total timeout for Virgos. Time out for Virgo. Time out for Virgo. You need that minute. You need that. Virgos, for those of you that are single, love is going to be offered coming soon. You're not going to stay single long. 2022 will not leave you single. Will not. For some of you Virgos, you're looking back at something, perhaps looking at a past relationship, thinking there's potential there, thinking there's still hope. There's a glimmer of hope, and you're seeing that. You're believing that. And for some of you, it is a delusion or an illusion that you are fantasizing that things are great, things are going to be good, things are going to work out. This person, for some of you that I'm seeing that you're believing that things are going to work out so great, it's really complicated. There's a really sticky situation going on in December with you guys that your partner didn't tell you everything, or maybe you don't know that somebody's pregnant, or maybe you don't know that they're married, or there's something of big news that you're going to find out. And you're hoping of something really, really working out. Might be a little bit off. Maybe a little off. Somebody's got more options than you know of. Somebody's definitely overwhelmed with having to make a choice or decision, either between two or more. For some of you, a lot of you don't like big crowds. You'd rather be in a little small kind of like quaint setting rather than a big whole bunch of people. It's like you're overwhelmed with crowds. For some of you, you're trying to find out what the value is or what somebody sees you as value, meaning that in a relationship for December, Virgos are going to be wondering what somebody's feeling about them. You're going to worry about other people's opinions. You're going to be worrying about what they think of you, if they love you, if they want to be with you. You're questioning yourself about all these things. Let me tell you, if you don't know, if they're not making it very clear how they feel about you, then consider it done. Consider it done, because if they're not expressing that to you, then they're taking a risk of you leaving. So why would they do that? For some of you, again, somebody's hiding something. Somebody's keeping something from a Virgo and not allowing you guys not letting you in. Not letting you in on the secret. Not letting you in on the news. For some of you, this person may not tell you that they're leaving, or they're planning on leaving, or that they were only here for a little while. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that wants a passport or is trying to get not a passport, but like trying to get to become a citizen. Somebody may be taking advantage of somebody, trying to use them to get citizenship. And once they get that, even before they get that, they're going to cheat on you. They're going to treat you like shit. They're using you. And they're not, listen, you'd be better off to let them pay you. Here's $40,000. Let's get married. Help me get my citizenship. Then I'm done. I'm out. I'll give you the divorce. I'll pay for it. And we're finished. And you made money and it was worth it. But for somebody to play with your mind and cheat on you and play these games and just use you because they have somebody else that they want to bring over from their country to be here with them and they're going to be done with you. No, they may even be dumb enough to ask you to be with them. 3 people. No. Hell no. Hell to the no. Virgo. All right, so now you have a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands is things happening for me, things happening in the order that they need to, following protocol, taking one step at a time, not overwhelming something. For some of you, maybe it's too many kids and you're worried about Christmas and this and that. Do one gift, one child at a time. Then go back and do second gift for second child. Then take your time. Everybody gets 1 gift. Then everybody gets 2 gifts. Then everybody gets 3 gifts. Do it that way. That way it's not, I'm going to get 5 things for this one, 2 things for that one. Then you'll be all mixed up. Kids are going to be the ones that say, well, she got 3 and I got 4. You got 2 and I only got 1. Watch it. You know how kids compare like that. For some of you, there was a separation a while ago, Virgos. There was a separation that made you feel kind of like shit. It's like, you know what? I invested a lot in this. I put a lot in here. I went through a lot. I did a lot for you and our family, and I got kicked in the teeth for it. For some of you, it's like, you know what? I worked all day or I worked all night, came home and still had to be a parent, took my naps when I could, but I did everything I could for my kids, and I get it. But some of you are getting cranky. Some of you, Virgos, are getting frustrated with stupid shit. You know why? Because you're really frustrated with you. You're really tired of the way things are going for you in your life. You're really tired of being alone. You're really tired of feeling like you're the one picking it all up or cleaning it all up, or you're the one that's making it all happen. But blessings are behind that. Celebrations are coming for Virgos. Family is going to help you. For a lot of Virgos, you might have hit a rock bottom at one point. You might have gotten so exhausted or so used to the negatives that you're not even looking for the positive anymore. But the news is, Virgos, news is coming in or messages are coming in quick for you. Some of you Virgos really need to look and appreciate what you have. Like I said, things that are around you or surrounding you or family members or friends, things could be 10 times worse than what they are. Somebody is really trying around you. They're trying to be a good person. They're trying to do what they're supposed to. They're not doing these toxic things anymore. But it does feel like for some Virgos, you may be doing some toxic things. Came back up. Opposite. For some Virgos, you're trying to numb the pain, or you're trying to make the time pass, or you're just trying to get through each day. For some of you Virgos, you really need to possibly go back and work, even if it's part-time, even if it's on call, even if it's per diem, even if it's temporary. There's something that you're needing to do, because the hill that you're going down is not going to get you to a great place. It's not. It's going to lead you to illnesses. It's going to lead you to stress and even some of you nervous breakdowns. So be careful. You have a message coming in. This message could even be from me right now telling you something needs to change. Right now, it feels like a lot of Virgos, when they're by themselves, they feel kind of sad. They feel like, is this all there is? Is this all I got? Is this all there is going to be? Is this the way it's going to go? Is this how I'm going to end it? For some of you, hold on to your dreams. Things can change if you allow them. But if you're staying stagnant, Virgo, in the month of December, if you're the one that's just, everybody's in bed at night and you're the only one sneaking around, looking around, or that's the only time you can find your free space, maybe is 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because everybody else is in bed and you can finally enjoy your home by yourself. I get it. For some of you, There's a pet that keeps you company. For some of you, somebody's going to give you something. It's a gift. It's to show appreciation. It could be a Christmas present. It could. Somebody's going to really tell you how much they love you and appreciate you. There's also somebody who's wanting to make an offer to a Virgo, and this is for a partnership, a relationship. For some of you Virgos, you may have been dealing with somebody off and on for years. They're a booty call. It's all it is. Call it what it is. It's never going to amount to nothing. Sometimes it overwhelms you. It stresses you out. Sometimes you're wanting to control the situation. Sometimes you look at the situation as if you're wanting it to change. But Virgos, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? Eh? So for some of you Virgos, there is going to be a tower moment that comes in. Something very unexpected is going to come in and create some transformation or some changes. Please try, if you know these changes are good or good for everybody involved, please try to adapt to the situation calmly. Please be supportive. It's the only way that you're going to help somebody else to grow and become very independent, perhaps move out on their own, do things they want to, or it's the only way for you to become very independent and have your space and privacy that you're looking for. Virgos, it's like, you have the light side and the dark side. You have the opportunity to see things in a positive way or see them as a very negative situation. For some of you, being alone or being lonely is the worst thought for you. You don't want that. But at the same time, Virgos, you don't want to be with a partner who stresses you out either. For some of you, you feel like you're better off by yourself because of all the secrets, because of all the worrying about the decisions and choices that this other person keeps making. For some of you, you're just worried about holding on to your finances and making another month's bills. For some of you, it's hoping that changes happen where work is concerned for somebody, because somebody is willing to put the hard work in. They're just waiting for an opportunity for somebody to give them a chance. Virgo, for the month of December in itself, it talks about transformation. It talks about changes for Virgos. It talks about making good decisions. It talks about needing time out or a place to meditate, have your privacy, whether that's your room, whether that's in a basement, whether it's downstairs, whatever. I don't care if you sit in a coat closet. Whatever it is that you're trying to do to get yourself a little bit of space, you can get it that way. Things are going to balance out. Dumbo moving. So anyway, Virgo, this is pretty much what's happening for December. There's going to be changes occurring. For some of you, there will be movement. There will be moving. There will be a transformation created within you. For some of you, it's within your home. Some of you, it's some changes that are going to be made. Some of you are getting new furniture. Some of you need to clear out old things before you bring in new things. So say if it's Christmas time and you got kids and they got all this stuff, they need to take all that stuff and go donate it somewhere. So there's room for the new stuff to come in, because otherwise you're just going to have so much. And half of the stuff they're not even bothering with anymore. So get rid of that. Get rid of the extra clutter. Just go donate it. Make someone else's Christmas amazing by donating. All right, Virgos. So for the month of December, things are going to work in your favor. For some of you, new relationships begin. And definitely by January, February of 2022, there won't be too many Virgos that are single. So get your hats on, get your best suits on, get ready, because somebody's coming through. I always say get my best sweatpants on, get my best sneakers on, because that's what I wear. So whatever you do, do you. Don't let anybody change that. But remember, Virgos, if you're feeling yourself uneasy in the month of December, if you're feeling agitated by people, if you're feeling like you're just tired of everything right now, you're the one that's going to be miserable. So you need to back up, go take a break, go outside, get some fresh air, something. But try to zip it up a little bit, Virgo. Or if this is somebody doing it to you, then ask them to zip it up, okay? So whatever that is, because it's going to make somebody else feel really like shit. And there's no reason to do that, because somebody's really trying, and they're trying to give a little bit of themselves everywhere, whether it's work, family, friends, kids, school, activities after school, whatever's going on. People are trying to balance everything, not to mention still deal with this whole thing going on in this world right now, this whole mess happening. So be safe, wash your hands, wear your mask if you go out. And if you do the vaccine, great. If you don't do the vaccine, great. You do you, I do me, and everybody else do you. And we can all agree if we can all just respect one another's opinion. So Virgos, like I said, if you start getting agitated or irritated, step back for a second. Remember how it could have been, how bad it maybe was, how much it's changed. It's moving in a positive direction. And just, you know what? If it's little kids, they're not going to be little forever. If it's grown adults and they're still around you, well, they got things that they need to learn or they need your help right now. Help them get through it. They're different. Things are different now than they were before. So be careful. Don't judge. Because if you spend so much time judging other people, you have no time left to love them. Remember that. All right, Virgo, December.